Got a little fight on CNN apparently.
Some of this. And think about this.
The challenge of sorting through them is mammoth. We had a hard time doing it in Iraq. Okay, our troops have had a hard time doing it in Afghanistan. Trying to ask them to sort through who's who and implement a policy like this, here in the United States is like nothing we've ever seen.
Actually,
I mean, hold on. Maybe the only precedent we have is internment camps during World War II against Japanese Americans. But there's not a military precedent for sorting through who on the Upper East Side is an illegal and who's not. And you're asking a 19-year-old, right, holding a weapon, who signed up to serve his or her country, to thrust themselves into maybe the most fraught political topic that we've got in this country. People want a solution, but they don't necessarily want that one.
You twice now insinuated that Trump's going to send the military to round up American citizens, which is totally false. There are 1.3 to 1.6 million illegal immigrants in this country today who have already received deportation orders from a court. You can start there. There's another population, as Mark said, that have either committed violent crimes in the United States or committed violent crimes where they came from. You can also do that. That has nothing to do with the people in your neighborhood, has nothing to do with the person in your office, and has nothing to do with whatever the hell you're talking about. It has to do with getting people out of the country who do not belong.
How are you going to deploy the military? Give me how exactly you would deploy an active duty military unit to respond to this crisis.
I would use the military in conjunction with local officials.
What is that?
They've said. Trump has said that they're going to be utilizing local officials, and then they will have the military support them. They've talked about it. He said they already have like a lot of information on a lot of these illegal immigrants that are convicted or violent offenders or things like that. They already have a lot of information on them. This is not complicated.
County sheriffs, people who know their communities, because I assume a lot of the local sheriffs and jailers are going to be the people who end up housing some of these folks before they are deported. But there has to...
It's just like anything else. So if you go as the government, if you're getting the government to contact local law enforcement and you're saying, okay, where are the problem areas? Because you clearly have gotten several calls over the past few years. You know where the problem areas are locally. So we're going to focus in on that. They already have intel on a lot of these areas, local officials within their communities, because they know the area. They know where these problems are happening. Why are people trying to overcomplicate this?
What's the task and purpose? What's the mission for that young private? What is he actually going to be tasked to? Guard a gate? Or is he going to be investigating?
I don't know. I wasn't elected.
But you're sitting here on...
This fucking... I saw someone in the chat said it. Gay Stone Cold Steve Austin here. Okay, you're the type of nonsensical idiot that you want President Trump to come out and state, hey, here's our exact plan, so that all of the people that we're trying to round up know our plan. Shut the fuck up. You're not supposed to tell the enemy your plan. Good Lord.
CNN say we should do it. I think you should think out a little bit more about what they actually should be required to do. It sounds real good.
One at a time. Scott, quickly.
There are millions of people who came into the country illegally, who have already received deportation orders, or who have committed some other crime while they've been here. The fact that you want to leave them in place is mind-boggling.
That is not what I said. That is not what I said.
Let me ask the same question I asked Chuck.
Yeah.
What was the mandate from the election? As much as any issue, immigration was on the ballot. So what do you think the voters were saying on immigration?
I think the voters were saying, do something about it. I think broadly across partisan lines, there is almost universal need for people to do something about it. What you do about it is a totally different story. Can I finish? Or are you guys going to jump in? I know this is like the normal thing around.
Yeah, them Stone Cold is a freaking loser, and he's got major TDS. And so essentially he wants Trump to say, hey, here's exactly what we're going to do. This is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to publicize this. That way all of the illegal immigrants, the violent criminals know exactly what we're going to do. But I need to say this so that the thems can be comfortable. Go fuck yourself. It's absolutely insane, man. These people are nuts. What's wrong with these people?